Hello and welcome to your empowered astrology forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder. And this is for the week of August the 28th, 2023. So, over the course of this week, the moon will shift from Aquarius into Pisces, where we will have a potent and powerful full moon, and then into Aries, and lastly into Taurus over the course of these 7 days. So, at the beginning of the week, while the moon is in Aquarius, this is a really fantastic time to tap into any activities that require the employment of technology, anything that you are working on that feels very innovative or eccentric would be fantastic to focus on while the moon is in Aquarius. Once it shifts into Pisces, the energy becomes watery. We're more in tune with our emotional body. And this being a full moon, there may be a lot of emotions rising to the surface. So tend to your needs, rest, relax, perhaps, be near water, take a bath, take a walk by the lake, whatever it may be. Please be gentle with yourself while the moon's in Pisces. When the moon shifts into Aries, we may feel like we have a little bit more of a fire under us to tackle different tasks or perhaps even movement practices. Something competitive, something high energy may be perfect while the moon is in Aries. At the end of the week, when the moon shifts into Taurus, this is a great time for ritual process, to tap into your routine, to attend to anything that requires the use of your hands, and to really enliven the senses. So, working with essential oils, listening to your favorite music, preparing a delicious meal. These are all great tasks for Taurus moon days. All right, so at the very beginning of the week, Uranus will move retrograde. We are definitely in a very wide retrograde period right now in terms of all of the different planets that are in this backward movement energy. So Uranus is going to join Mercury and several others in its retrograde movement. And, with Uranus, this is the planet that rules Aquarius. It's very much about us awakening to the reality. It's about us understanding the truth. And it can be sudden. And yet, when it's retrograde and it's retrograde in Taurus, this can really encourage a much slower pace in terms of what it is that we are coming to terms with and what it is that we're waking up to. There can be some stubborn, unyielding energy involved, but it's important to honor the slow pace that we are working with, at the end of the summer here with all of these different planets retrograding. So again, refine, reflect, review, slow down. It's not a great time to begin new projects, new tasks, new contracts, new endeavors. All right, on Wednesday, we will all collectively be celebrating this powerful full moon in Pisces. So the sun's in Virgo, moon's in Pisces. There is definitely an energy of release coming through with a full moon. It may be that you're ready to release certain habits related to addiction or escapism or disillusionment. These are some of the unsavory sides of Pisces. And with that, really tuning into, again, your emotional body, tending to your needs, and participating in practices that are soothing. Maybe that is painting or creating poetry or gentle restorative yoga practices. But, Pisces is that energy of mutable water. It flows, it's compassionate and boundless. And it's important to honor also the skillful side of this astrological sign. And then on Friday, the first day of September, Mars and Saturn will be in a relationship with one another known as inconjunct. It's also quincunx. And this energy might feel like you're pushing forward, there's something that needs to get done. And yet, the more you push, the more obstacles show up. And again, with the retrograde energy in the air, it's just like another gentle reminder to take things one step at a time, to slow down. It can be really fantastic energy for, you know, activities or tasks that require endurance or perseverance, but just also understand the potential to run into some roadblocks is present as well. And then at the very end of the week on Sunday, Venus will move direct. So while we do have a lot of planets in the retrograde movement, Venus is one of the first in the summer here to go ahead and start to move forward or direct again. And what that may feel like is that you have really the time and the space to kind of realize what it is that came to light during the retrograde period. And this could be in terms of, romantic relationships. This could be in terms of your relationship with yourself. Venus is so much about love, about nurturance, about aesthetics, about beauty. And we may have had the time while it was retrograding to come to terms with parts and pieces of ourselves that we've had to learn to love again, and or perhaps relationship dynamics that we're either comfortable with allowing to fall by the wayside, or that we felt like we really need to invest some more energy into creating a healthier dynamic with another. So this is a really potent and juicy week, a little bit of retrograde, a little bit of direct, a yummy full moon. I hope you all navigate it with grace and ease, and I will talk with you again next week.